a party and encourage inclusion in the party. Obia, we are officer of the party, you are an employee of the party. You get your salary and your benefits. The condition is that they lose power. No, Sani many in a Twitter. Unya salary bill, unya benefits bill. Na me party. You be a bet Yanya president. About party decision. Madisra me into my union. Mamu so bia atwa yesi ma obia nwewura mo obia timu nya mo hwe me na me ka twa mo obia no me twa mo ko obia timu nya mo obia timu nwewura o na sa wo twa wo na mo mi sa be nwewura wo twa wo wo nya wo twa wo na
campaign manager for Mr. President Akufo-Addo in 2008. 2012, I was in charge of security, and the last one that I did not have any position, I worked very hard with him. I went to everywhere that I could go, but I was not offered any position.
Would you have wanted one?
If it was offered to me, yes, I would have accepted it. I mean, if one that I wanted was offered to me, or one that I could have made.
What did you want?
No, well, my background, economics, so any of those finance related, I've been a trade minister before. I've been a member of parliament.
You would have preferred a trade minister and Akufo-Addo's government?
I would not have preferred a trade minister because I've been a trade minister. And
a finance minister?
Well, my background, I wouldn't have mind at all.
You would have accepted it?
Yes. So I had to find a job. And so I don't understand, it's not a betrayal. If anything at all, it should be the reverse.
That they betrayed you?
Well, whatever you want to, they did not find a use for me. A use for me that was appropriately packaged. I was available very much. And there's no doubt about it.
We must be honest enough to admit that the Akufo-Addo government, despite chalking successes in road and health infrastructure, tourism, and of course education, it has struggled to deliver on a number of fronts. We started out saying that we're breaking dependency on the Western donor agencies. The slogan, Ghana Beyond Aid, rang from the Jubilee House with intensity and vigor. But today, we lie on a stretcher before the International Monetary Fund, the IMF, and Ghana has become, in the eyes of many, a case study of how not to do it. It is true that the international climate has been hostile, but how many countries have had inflation skyrocket to 54%? And in fact, food inflation hitting the roof. And our city only just slightly recovering after a wild tailspin last year. These are stark signals of economic distress, and we cannot hide these facts. We've had to endure a painful debt exchange program with our pensioners laying siege at the finance ministry. Our party, the MPP, cannot afford to put forward those who led us to this state. I want to repeat myself. Our party, the MPP, therefore, cannot afford to put forward those who led us to this state and expect Ghanaians to embrace them during the 2024 election. We need a new face, a pair of clean hands, a leader to reconnect with our base and end the trust of Ghanaians. I humbly submit, I, Kwabena Ejei Ejepong, offer the hope of a fresh start for Ghana.
Flag bearer, there will be a bit near a flag bearer. If you don't go, Madame, for one of the bit near a flag bearer. And yes, sir, by a Peobia, Uyina, Obetia could get to me. And yet, Sikanina, show. And yes, because Uber president, and yet Uboto Sika, now Udi the year Tajima. And yet Uboto Sika. Upe Obia, our vision. And yes, sir, our track record, our experience, our ideas, innovative ideas, our humility, our temperament, our maturity, our tolerance for everybody. Such qualities, all here in the president. And yes, always seek.
We must be honest enough to admit that the Akufo-Addo government, despite chalking successes in road and health infrastructure, tourism, and of course education, it has struggled to deliver on a number of fronts. We started out saying that we're breaking dependency on the Western donor agencies. The slogan "Ghana Beyond Aid" rang from the Jubilee House.
Campaign manager for Mr. President Akufo-Addo in 2008. 2012, I was in charge of security, and the last one that I did not have any position, I worked very hard with him. I went to everywhere that I could go, but I was not offered any position.
Would you have wanted one?
If it was offered to me, yes, I would have accepted it. I mean, if one that I wanted was offered to me, or one that I could have made.
What did you want?
No, well, my background, economics, so any of those finance related, I've been a trade minister before. I've been a member of parliament.
You would have preferred a trade minister and Akufo-Addo's government?
I would not have preferred a trade minister because I've been a trade minister. And
a finance minister?
Well, my background, I wouldn't have mine at all.
You would have accepted it?
Yes. So I had to find a job. And so I don't understand. It's not a betrayal. If anything at all, it should be the reverse.
You be a bit young president. About party of the society. Magistrat within 2 million. Mamu so bia atwa ya si ma obia nwewura mo obia ti mo nya mo hwe mo na ka tro obia no be twa mo ko obia ti mo obia ti mo
nya party a eye stronger ejina ne naso a untime win election and now win election crowd what buy no entumi nyina ye because the party is the vehicle for your governance. So my concern is that how do we build a strong party? Breaking the aid, breaking I want this party to be the dominant political party in this country so that for the next 40 to 60 years we hang on to power. Japan, the Japanese Liberal Party has been in power continuously for 62 years. The PRI of Mexico has been in power continuously for 75 years. And that's why we are elections more. Nemo, the way they build their party and encourage inclusion in the party. Obia, we are officer of the party, you are an employee of the party. You get your salary and your benefits. The condition is said that pre-balloon to power no. Sani many in network. We your salary bill, we your benefits bill. Now make happy.
Abusia ya mama dwo anwumre na yesanso edamase afidie no edahaya Adom 106.3 FM so ena ya dwada twedi ampon Adom ache ye nkwade ya kwasa de ya ba weekend ya behye na wotwe no ase ahodin mu eti adwuma ye de ahye ye nsasa yenye ne osoma ye na adwuma na ye yesa ye som wo oman Ghana mu ye som wo magana de hye sebe ye delegacy sebe ye Ghana fo nyina ne du sabu nipa kore wo sabu take decision na ye kokromoti na wode koto abanko ade a ye yasade ne se ye bema wo huni enti a se ya somasi anasa obentin wo gina ewo amanyokuo bi mu ewo dibre bi mu a wo se weini na wo se me ma somasi anasa obentin wo bedi meso na mesoma ne se wonya dwuma na adwuma no so me wogidie woni mu se wo betumi aye eti edu NDC amanyokuo so ane a kire wo edu MPP amanyokuo so ane a mo hu nipa ni nyina se wo yedu so yeduonu so yeduasa wo ye bema wo hu nipa ni nyina ne wonsem a wo eti edu se wo take decision edu se wo se message na ye afei na me pese me kire madwen a wo kwa Ghana eniema bi kakran eniema bi twam nti wo kwa no wahu se me kwa akoto aba no a eye boi eye asem a se ye mampani abedi achi ni wo kan ye ne to wutim na delegates no wo ka ho a wo take decision no a wo se esan se bwa ka se MPP amanyokuo no wodi animu a ebi obema wo man na twumi apema konanim enu nti na me koto saaba no se ye boache agya ko anne wonse nwumire yi ene no mabubo bia mu watie wo bia ne nasem a wo ebisi a me de mini 8 bia mi brekie me de ne se amanyokuo na wo se gina ne na so na twumi ayi nipa a wo beboa ma man na koso obi so de ne se me no wohwe amanyokuo mu a ebi asai niema se no my Ghana dru baby adura ye wo nipa bi o masai niema eti se nipa ne ye modi o man nani mu anye ye eti munyi wo mfiri ho no na maka mesi so me ka se message bia candidate aspirant we kura do munuru ho wo mo ye aspirants message bia aspirant bia de to from no wo de to wa kire ni su ene ne ban ni enti ye wasa wo to aba ne ma no eti se ye message nipa no de nam na wo huni se o nipa wei se metie na no asem a wa mama huni obeye nya yampe ato enye se wo ba be huru obi enye se fei na wo betwa obi adapa because delegates ne se wo koto aba eye Ghana nipa a wo mbegina tumu Ghana fo begino atumu se nipa no en wo koyi no se mukoyi nipa amanyokuo no pe ni amanyokuo no defe no ni amanyokuo ni si o we ni epese odi animu a enya amanyokuo no nko na to aba wo mayimu Ghana population ye to aba no voters ye to aba wo mayimu no enkanka ne omu take decision e wo mayimu ye ka se voters ye to aba ye betumi aka se o wo mu a di 18 years e kona wadwen mu de o se ne mrakuni ne ka no watwero wodi tumi to aba na emom ye woni pa bi a ye fra won decision makers wo mu asi ahenefo no ankasa no mo no enye delegates we mu asem na meka nipa bi o mo madwen no mo sesa no edu say yes ye to aba na wo sesa wadwen wonyina fa ko e wo abato ye abotu senke ka dai hard MPP ni NDC amanyokuo no nipa ye to aba wo mu daade a ene nka menyi ni se campaign kura mu behia se NDC o MPP obi beye bi na emom ye wo nipa bi wo mayimu a wo mo de wo mo so wo mo hwe tenten wo mo so wo mo hwe ba bi o mo firi wo mo so wo mo nhwe wu nipa kro se bi a me ne wu na free classroom ba ko me ne wu na ko school da bi wo policies aniema a wudi begu honomo na waka ne beto na sum se bi a me ba omanyi sikasem dollar no memfama no medonwere keke na emom me beboa ma dollar na gina ne na so wo a wo kasem a fax na wo de ato ho ye wo nipa bi a omutie wano asem na o ma take decision se nipa no na MPP amanyokuo ne se wo koyi candidate ya wo hwe se nipa boyi wo nipa no sa floating voters sa nipa no omunyina fa ko sa nipa no a wosesa wabato no wobeje sa nipa no atumu anasa wonyi ntu because obi wo hono ma o MPP no ye ne den wo ye MPP ni obeto na ba no ene obi so wo hono a NDC ni wo ye ne den ene ni NDC be ye bi enye ne tan ni NDC be ye bia no na ni je ho ene MPP fo obi so wo hono a wono ni MPP o mayi be kodi twa be ye so wo beto ama MPP o mu de wo yi nipa wonim so sankrofo de bi on beto etu hwe constituencies awuru obi na hu o mabato sani o musi to no a wutim se hafo de wo mu no wo mu mfa hu ni nipa kro wasem abeka eti ye wo parliamentarians ni bi wo hono mu a ni de ne se me twan me ko primaries amarene yanko general elections ansan wakasa wa renew primaries aye kono ye ko primaries ni wie a ye wo MPs ni bi wo hono mu a wotumi gina bwanam kase marine because tie bia no constituency no nipa ye wo hono mu wonsesa bwadwen wonsesa sane ye wosi ye woniema enti sene MPP amanyokuo no se wo take decision na menyin ni se constituency se ni nipa wo mo de oye o mo dan o mo gina faako no wo mo nti na mo kwa akoto abayi obi eye nipa bi a wo mo no wo tie wasem na wagina so ato aba ye frɛ won se floating voters no wo mo nti na mo kɔto aba no eti ensem ampanimfo yi keka no amanfo to ayampia kana enye sikani ene wo se yede ne ba na obi so de ne de aba oni ya oka ho ayakɔ se mess no ma ye nto ma sa nipa no eno de mo bekeka na mo masi ahenfo ne tie mo nsɛm a mejidi so mbegina bibi so na o mato aba no na me sabre yi wunipa kro wutwa dapa no awie a Messi edu ho no na mo sa akofesa nipa ne ba na se me da so te ase ya mete ase ya and edu ho no mo questions e wo se ebisam no ye bebisam because untumi meka nkire me ne se nipa bi wo MPP amanyokuo yi mu ana o makose mess ana o mama o mayisi kasema tete agigya na se mu koyi sa nipa no sa de ne breye ne a edu ho no mo a questions e wo se ebisam no se nipa no e cause mess no afedie wo man cause mess bi wo ambaba be ka kire ye se munni message a enne no se wo hwa abato aye to wo mayi mu a me ne MPP fo anka sin not ne e cause wo ya no ka ye big example e ma ye ka ye big test case e ma MPP fo because mu ko no se wo hwa ndisi amanyoko na dwuma ye okoye ya eduru ba bi no na efie bi wo ho no mu a wonim se no munim se efie wemu nipa du ene wom nipa du nu wemu no womunum eto abama NDC ene womunum so eto abama MPP enti wo konna wo targeting nipa no de wo message kwa they know the right message or they for enne abato wo mayimu no enti se kane no a wo ye deda no wakeka nsemo a edu said omoba vetin ye bisa se wo kan we yo se o e political talk no enne wo ka che Ghana enu nti na ne Ghana fo bi etri MPP amanyokuo itan se muka we kan kakane na nke evire fi sakane na politicians ni timi ka kire ye so Ghana for there o mu re fi asam ntem Ghana for there o mu re fi asam ntem change gradually esesa enti ebedu ba bia masane ye nkuro nketu ani ye constituencies bi a ye free ye omo de omo se heya na ye to abakọ no ebiri bi beba ama na bedan ba bi te seleje kuku ebiri bi beba ama na be ye constituency bi a nipa ni nyina fa akon se ha de heya na ye gina change beba eti se du ho na wunipa kro wo prepare wo message wo bosha ye no wuni so na you think say ha de me wini primaries wi a mawie oh we mu de heya na omo to o mabakwa that day will come wuni message wuni asem a wo ka che nipa wuni fax bi a wo de to ho no mo a ebedu ho no mama amanfo ato atia wo eti MPP amanyoko na busuan anwumre yesi adwai messages ahoro ya aspirants ne di tudwa no na no mababe kan bi sere ebi wo no maboshe na omo hye no wa wo tietie na tie tim se asem na nipa ne ka no ka ne yo keke wo ka ne yo keke na neidie baby omudi aduru no omudi aduru se we twa we nchem na we ye twa we nchem enti message ben se wo pre se ubedi amanyoko bi anim MPP amanyoko no aspirants no messages abode ba no se ye ka political communication a baby onam no wo ne wo se wofa ana message ben ene wo se osoa ekoton ema Ghana for eto ena sane aspirants ni bi ehu ne se da bi mampani abedi akire yesi ye kika mafunu ni kika madampan eti baby a wo kika kona omu akoso economic mess ene o mama o magisi kasem ensem bebre ye bi kika ena boyi na boaye ena IMF ye de call ye ntu ntimi nkase wo ye strategic enough we nyina muo no sene MPP amanyoko decide say we ne beko a ensunsanso ne ye den nipa du no abusua anwumre e analysis ne ye de brew anwumre yi sene asin not ye ma wu hu say ohimetawia anwumre no wo awuti ohimetawia kan ni pen say enkebeko sei nanso osum bi e wo ha sei eni nkyerɛkyerɛ omode amanti ade ne bedane ye wie ye so na adane eti sene ye tie bia no anwumre ye ne animdifo fa manyosem ye ne mpanimfo obetumi akyerɛ ye mu ebere bia ne asem a wo sa wo ka enu nti na twa konkron no beka akyerɛ sɛ There's time for everything. Every bia ni mu ade yo. Every wasa wo kasa. Every wasa wo kan wanutum. Every wasa wo tu ayampia. Every wasa wo kan wasem. Ede bobo ankasa wo ho dawuro. Ebusia enwumrei baby ayede ye ni hwe ewo bani ni suzumade mu eno no. Ye hwe MPP amanyoko no aspirants or messages abode enam. Eni ne Ghana fo hia. Eni ne asi ahenefo ni hia wose wo gina so to aba. Eno ne yasem edapono so enwumrei. Wo hwe live wo Facebook and YouTube awadwenche fa bi to. Wo like no wa share wo Facebook a. Wo like no wa share wadwenche na de bi ato. YouTube so Adom 106.3 FM obomode na subscribe wa. Da bia ye ba beti ye nka na Facebook so. Wo like no wa share Instagram ye wo hosada so na ko Facebook akua boachi wa yi Adom. Wadwenche wo di bi to ho wo ko tress so a akua boachi wa yi Adom no a wadwenche ni bi eto ho no mo yadi aseda manyuma ebo ye chi dom DBS adawroma DBS adwuma abaya somo my Ghana de DBS amaya hu say ye ka kire wo se bodan so ayemfa ya no nka keke na nkade ye sei obi o anu ya sayirbuo no mutwan woje ho ba bi anye nanso DBS roofing sheet de eye na bo no ya satete so de amawo eti abusuen wo kọ ba bia na wo se nchanse na wuhia nkran kuma se chakra de DBS nchanse no ye bebre wo bi kama Franco Trading Enterprise say enne computers a wuhia ya wodi esi wo office computers a wodi sua de say ye smart TV se bi wo ho ye wo air condition se wo ho no mo na ne ye di CCTV cameras no abeka ho enti wo pe camera babuwa wo mo atumi am monitor ne ekoso wo fi a Franco Trading Enterprise CCTV cameras no ebo adwuma nkasa Midin edi akua boachiwe yi Adom abusia from ABY Major so me producer seta machi listo wo kwadwofojo kwamkulenu Aisha akua Ibrahim Sadaso ena Ernest Akowu atwum etachire ena Frank Milovan African ena de atum live wo Facebook and YouTube and ye kọ no mo adwenche no waja bi agum Kasaprekon London Dry Gin and ye Jim Muso ye kan ye pa Kasaprekon London Dry Gin what are ye chi mamenkwa maso and 10 so Benjamin Akowa Alanche Martin the campaign team no and ye hwe ba bia obi anam wadwuma wo ye Alankwadwoche Martin owie Greater Accra region no region ben mu bieu ena wo ana sabre omawie ehyiamu no wawie ana Benjamin Akowa majo mini abema
everywhere mejo so
boko de
Adom ni ahweye ho ye na so
Adom yeti Adom FM so de na chese Adom na Adom ye na ene Alan campaign team no madu he
medasi na ya tia for me produce about Adom nyame Adom ene na era Alankwadwoche Martin was starting a campaign tour ewo Volta region anopano said the oye no ya feka constituencies na bom said the beya ye be hu ye ya Kenyan party no at the base and si anopano yesterday was Ugakope ene North Town South Town and Central Town constituency issue na ahose penny your water region at say and no ebra journey class so ye ye aviano ye copy anloga Ketane Ketu South omo hosti en Victoria Park wa flower na ye koji en po aboy no was George ye ne Akache North Akache South and Ketu North issue na ni nyina almost all contests are Alankwadwoche Martin akono one of the regions that a bonnet chidom pie of water region na eneno we demonstrate say omoda sodo Alankwadwoche Martin omedi ne kiache omuni se senka oma nkasa political godfather JJ Rollins diwa honorable Alankwadwoche Martin omani dano so na omo boni chidom say MPP to him yes him be ka won ho na ye de number na 2024 omato boom amana di president ewo Ghana ha sei
we say regions 16 regions what Ghana ha no baby a mo 19 pa ya jimutum pa ya Alankwadwo Chematen voter region.
Yes, now me castle Alan a contested 2007, 2010 and 2014. Ebia also a mana unya in the regions na Alan contest bia wakubia no voter region e ma unya ohono a contributed significantly to a ma unya in totality. And this time around we want to say about 80 to 90% of delegates no ever to about Ediamayo Alankwadwo Chematen.
Tina say no ya come on stronghold na enya Ashanti region, yes central region, a voter region mum.
Eba Alan Chematen as a candidate. Ne timu say or ne contest me sa wako nyina regions na ebo ne chidom no. Baako edi mu tintiman pa any voter region. Ne nka asa for na ya ne stronghold. But me ka say voter onya contributed to a ma wenya. Voter region are very significant. And we do not underestimate our contribution to Alan's contest in 2007, 2010, and 2014.
Yenhwe style amafa so mo campaign change amode ba yese afei mo be kono constituencies aye keka bomu na mo meeting nipa no e wo sa constituencies no e wo one place mo hyase Greater Accra region so far sa style na mo de mo campaign no aye effective enough response munya from ye muhwie ye e wo Greater Accra region e no na mo de to aso wo voter region no.
I am very, very positive. And response to no very impressive. Alan Chematen for and say na enyese obeko constituencies nenkoa na mom obepe kwan a yebeti kan o mabom na constituency way anyway sia omo ho won ho se omo ye MPP amanyokuo no mu nipa baako na afen so ye di ye ho nkomo obi oye delegate nso onim ni nua delegate or the next constituency and the cluster no was to build that unity among the constituencies now. We be who say ni nuani party no mo nsem ye didi ye ho komo na so far o hwe Greater Accra say dey sifaje na so voter regions so ma I think I am very successful and also Emma kwan Emma yetimi ebon to ano ne baako ne mienu ne nem trensa so said ye be ya ne nsem no ebe ko delegate ekirimo and so far so good. So far, so good.
I so far so good, you know. Messenger say mode enemu. Emma delegates ne say omunyina so no omontoaba no. Emma Alankwadwo Chematen no de messenger.
Medate hunya pa. No kwasem say Ira Alankwadwo Chematen na ma obontoa no. Nensem a ode tuja say enye leader kekeni epe. Oshe nipa tena afa nkrata se omo esi akan na yato so be yi flag bearer omo nyina asepta ono de anya afi no be ko bi mu asembone ena ode apedi na emom delegates ayi omo no omo kan hu no se Ghana for over 6 million ekoto aba no omo na ayi omo se omo nyina omo na em no omo nyi flag bearer enfama omo na ye flag bearer na ye de akoche nipa 6 million no na de ache nipa be 50 million no moto aba na o ma hweso e president enti mo nhwe nipa omo delegates ne nkoa epe no ye nyi nipa ye de ne betre Ghana for be ka say nipa we de ye be hwe ni su ne ban ne nimde ne dwuma den ene ne nusu ade hu no so ne ato ama enti we are not selecting just a flag bearer but yes, select Obi Obeba be the president or Ghana. The person you know, or catch a delegate say MPP Bewenia, a Pakasiana, Ashanti region. Enti Ashanti region, na, Omo Emma and the highest vote no. And what's the yini power betting me and vote to do Ashanti region. Now, I said delegate to boss say, the China Assembly at Tuabamana. 2020 or yen over 2 million votes from Ashanti region. And also idea or they born to us yɛnhwɛ baabi a vote kɛseɛ no ɛfiri ba na yɛma ɔmo deɛ ɔmo akoma bɛtɔ ɔmo yam deɛ de ne bɛgyina hɔ a ɔmbɛka sɛ nipa wei deɛ ɛbɛhwɛ no so na yɛato aba no because abatoɔ no a yɛto no ɛyɛ game of numbers deɛ atɔ so mmiɛnsa sɛ obi a yɛbɛyi no no ɔbɛhwɛ sɛ ɔbɛba abɛ som party ɛne delegate no kwasɛm sɛ MPP adwuma a yɛyɛ at the polling station na ayɛ ɛto ho akyɛ nti wasrɛ delegates sɛ to abama na for the first time no delegates nyinaa no bosome so a yɛbɛma bibi kakra ɛde ato ho wɔ adwuma no som a wɔsom party no nti type and anaasɛ salary ɛde bɛma delegates no nso wabɔ ho ntoa sɛ adwuma a yɛyɛ de boa party no yɛ adwuma ɛso ɔmo nso na power no ɛfiri ba nti wɔn akatua bi a ɛsɛ fata wɔn no wɔde bɛbɔ no ɔsɛ obi tumi som party ne mfie bebree na wakɔ n'ahomegye mu waduru ne mpanyin fie so ebi a na wɔanya abayɛ adwuma anya obenya pension saa nipa yi na wakɔtena fie na isakɔ ɔde bɛtɔ adura no onya yɛto abama na flag bearer ɔde yɛ delegates and as police station executive and officers of the party ɛbɛto pension scheme so a na wɔsom party no kɔ mpanyin fie so na wakɔ ahomegye mu a abosomi bia obenya pension kakra wɔde bɛtotɔ wunduro wɔde bɛtɔ kakra ɛde atɔ aduane adi ɔsan so hyɛ delegate bɔ sɛ MPP amanyɔkuo sɛdeɛ sitie ɔkae sɛ yɛte party no in 1992 ɔno ɛne mpanyinfoɔ bi ɛka wɔn sɛ kwadwo baa radio mɛno ɛne mmeranteɛ ne mmabaawa saa mmerɛ no ɔmo na sika kakra wɔ wɔn nsam ɔne di ɔmo anim na yɛtɔ yɛ first party headquarters ɛwɔ kokomlemle efiri hɔ yɛ movie party headquarters number Salanda nanso ne nsisi mu no ya nini abro headquarters na wa Salanda no so nti sɛ to abama na flag bearer obedi ani mu amiasi headquarters a ɛyɛ befitting of the new patriotic party a ɛnim ɛwɔ ɛbɛbɛnyam ama party no ɛno nso ɔde atoja na deɛ twatoɔ ɛne sɛ yɛto aba ama nipa ɔwɔ aniswade ho ɛma Ghana because yɛto aba ne wie a yɛkɔtɔn no ama Ghana fo wakyerɛ sɛ ɔde great transformational plan atoja a ɛyɛ nneɛma a watu one among dada as Minister of Trade and Industry as they say yɛwɔ car assembling plant for Ghana one day so one factory ɔde baayɛ any initiative bebree a presidential special initiative for the bar president Kofi Abreso any new ɛtesa saa no ɛno na di nnwuma ɛne sika bɛba ɔmanfo bo nti na niso adehunu nso ɔde ato gya since January yɛbɔ ho de
enti na kyerɛ sɛ akɔwoi sɛ alankwadwo kyɛmaten sɛ yɛto aba no ma no delegates no kɔ no ɔmoto aba no ɛma no na wɔtumi bɛdi amanyɔkuo n'animu a ɛno yɛ party ni sika ɛna wɔde bɛsi office no anaasɛ ne bottom sika na wɔde si national headquarters no
menya sure sɛ nipa baako bɛtumi ne no bottom sika sɛ ɔde si a party headquarters papa no in the past years were demonstrating sɛ onim sɛdeɛ si raise funds onim sɛdeɛ si mobilize funds menua so obi bɛkɔ a presidential contest baako mienu miɛnsa ɛnan no ɛnya adeketewa ɛwɔ sɛ woyɛ obi a woyɛ fundraiser enti ɔno akasa lankwadwo kyɛmaten no ne nipa ban ne nipa so no ɛtwe sika ɛtumi raise funds enti sɛ wobɛdi party no anim a kwan a wɔbɛfa so raise funds they are building an ultra modern headquarters ama party no ɔbɛyɛ amanfoɔ bisa sɛ na ɔbɛda nyɛ sɛtua party for dodo bebrebe over 200,000 K. Papa na kyerɛ sɛ even before sɛ ɔbɛdi flag bearer no wɔtutu anamo a ɔde biribi ɛfrɛ no constituency business venture ɛbaeɛ a constituency biara no ɔkyerɛ mo sɛ dwuma bɛn na mobɛtumi adi a yɛsom ase na yɛde sika bɛba constituency no in the past ebi tɔɔ cars ebi yɛ nikanika ebi yɛ rental saa businesses ɛte sɛ sɛɛ no sɛ mpo sɛ kɔba sɛ factory bi ne yɛbɛbia bi ama constituency no na ayɛ adwuma na ɛso mfa so aba ama executives ne yɛnya bi ɛde ati ɔmo ka saa timopɔ no nyinaa papa no ase sɛ a sɛ ɛma no kwan a ɛnyɛ ne bottom sika ɛna ɔde bɛdi saa adwuma no Name is a say or did go a quemo, and the bet bois ama party no, and why you ham.
Honor, ko chiremu ye mame. Say Katriana was so debema delegates no. O baby be enuma na or the trio moka because they say what you say any bottom sika. Eti enuma no baby no the some faso no anasa saying because any bottom sika na your main sika so there any idea sika.
Meda say no question me say yes, nipa ba continue fa na bottom sika entia delegate nyinaka. Alan Kwadwoche Martin na baby catch or so the bottom sika betia party for ka na wanya no kwafo. The atien says obeye nsesaya e di sika beba ye de betia party delegate ka.
Enhyehyɛ bɛn enhyehyɛ no akɔwa enhyehyɛ no ne epese ye hu sɛ eye nnwuma na wo bebie anasa sɛn because enye obotom sika enye party sika enye oman sika enti enhyehyɛ bɛn
menua ade ba ko a ema party no the first source of income members contribution any dues MPP ya manu ko a ye wo members to Abama in 2020 records are members close to 6 million. Even if someone dues paying members, about 60 to 70%, we are talking about 4 million to 5 million members. The party yes say amaya digit dues properly so called say the dues and a run political party say the political parties act and run Siena. We are looking at the member via contributing dues 1 cedi a month. We are talking about 4 million Ghana cedis every month. Now, everyone said this time, no, are we breaking in that math? Because systems now, this much money about party no, it hasn't been done properly, so called. And Alan Kwadwoche Martin, every member of the party will be paying dues. And it will be recorded and it will be accounted for. As the market, even if it is 1 cedi every month, we are going to break not less than 4 million Ghana cedis in a month. Enti
nature say a party dues, meba party dues no ka ho. No, o can na wa me establish a point no ye. Party dues no be ka ho. Sika amudi betua ka no party dues no be ka ho.
Me pacho why.
Na party dues no say we adwuma ye wo party num dada o.
Adwuma eye wo party nim. Now we say if the MPP as it stands now, only people party see abontin. Nebusa members say e mu say ne tua omo dues up to date. You want to say bebre o say ye dit go akwamu a ebema all recognized members etua omo dues. Ye didi ma pastor ye hwehwemu akere say not much of us. Menya so mo tua omo dues every month is even 20% of members of the party. What you say? And Yewra Alan Edis do ebebu kwemu all the 4 million, 5 million, or 6 million members of the party will contribute dues to the party. Now, party ne enyesika edi arani. May assure say oh ye delegate. Na so oh ye juma of form. Na so unim say oh ye be reward you for what you are doing na. Ahwodin bi a odi besem ama ya identify members. You be make sure so many active or be contribute to dues ama ya dia pay wo as a police station executive no what is how den ya ho ke kana ede ebewuram
party nhihye ye be kɔ ne to so mienu no party nhihye ye mu no menyi ni se dues tua no ye fiti prekopa na pani bi ba ye no se ye ntua dues na mutua dues constitution na mode ye adwuma wo MPP amanyoko num no enne kire se muntua dues it in the constitution no akire ne dues no e wo se ye de ye nyane sa na tie enti aspirant bi betumi aba na say candidate bi betumi abedi amanyoko nanimu aka say me tumi san hyehyɛ ye da ho constitution no ne ye ka say dues no ye mfanye we no afedi adi betua ka you think say party no ada mpanimfo ewom no beti ase say wo aba wo change ade abaninti ye nwo according to the constitution no
minia unless say all specify say your party constitution chair say your dues bit me a way pay.
Na say me di kan bisa ma aje me so say ane.
Me pa cho me about. You contributed dues for the running of the party. If I show what you say, just like every association, the work of the dues no any cast in stone. What you say? Enti Alan Koyote Martin any to adehuna or de ban is to get members to contribute effectively. Ye dues are ye jeje. Na ye nyabi tia polling station executives, constituency officers, regional executives, all officers of the party. And I make a say yes to me. I'll put in structures. You're ready in that matter. There will be more than enough to pay the executive. And I'm not sure say using dues you're ready in. Every am running all other administrative procedures. Yankasa dues me do you maybe ni ejai say you mediano party executive. That is not the case. But yeah, this is say you be go akwema dodo na o mo ditum so me party man no. Ebe tua won dues near the running party no. Amesika bebraba na ye dey tua polling station.
Yo, and headquarters no so no just say Alan ba onya ba na obetumi aboa ma ho nhyehyɛ na kɔso wa amade as ani so ade hunu no mem.
Minia on say o bond for o wani so ade. Waka say ebe ye ne fe ebe ye ne de fe ebe ma no kwan at flag bearer no agina so ama ye see new headquarters. Say wa wani po na obi biara we ba be di flag bearer no ono so gitum say sa den ebeba Alan Kojocha Martin is ever ready say or then support the man ama ye see a new headquarters yen kasa so no ba anza na ebenya headquarters and ani so ade ho but so obeba so ma the party need to say a mason see nya a headquarters ye befitting the new patriotic party me sure say obi obedi party na ni bi obeka to boy no ye nyina ye beje no so am ye de see the new headquarters but see ye kasa de na ni so ade hu na NCA na ye jitum say ye man kwan a ebesi na party na ni abrenya
na kan ye to so me ensa no am ye de see
yes then I make can dey chat one say yes dues paying one of the way ye jina so the Jessica at the party near the Bob party no hombra. A dear back on the Alan Kojocha Martin and this one the friend of constituency business ventures. Constituency business ventures near Jumedebia or Tate. Now a son say Onya party na I can dear 2 million or the BB bar the leader and the executives of the parties or Mobesum and I say or more ebejemo. Now, dear Bako, certain the constituency be identify business idea to or piloting in 2007. No, because 207 mile and I saw Tobas Maya. But in the best me running away your constituency and I bet me for long distance. Exercise a party for your crew mano, not edifica air brain as executive. Or Tobas is nearby constituencies Nibia, a year Juma Emma or Munya Sika or constituency. A business castle, yeah, party, yeah, social programs and activities, Saturdays a year, wedding, naming ceremony, and to see a canopy tent necessary unita. You bet me the Ama high Nedisika, I then Abba party. Sadia no so Alan Jinemu at the Toby. A business castle, young crank it way.
You
just a machine, a bit near ye.
And so, oh, ye be you.
Alan is say, obey na edisika aba party.
Na the last time I was crying, ha say, Moyen shemu no. O Kaisa Alan Jina Simpie so can send be say, Ma ubia mo bia intimidate no. Sa intimidation no ejai.
No pastor say, no crack. So be kaya 207. You are dear bia ye de bo Alan echi. So at a point to resign from party name na onye lawyer any day. Idea as a contest wie bia na wona omube dino nkunim no as omo pese omo hurigina ona omedi nkugu no ekonso idea alan kasetia sade dia tosu mienu ye ko 2023 primacy mu ye hu se obehu MP way o se me dia me ne me nkofo nyina ye pe candidate way send the delegate ni nyina penny pan so mo pe na akwese ye force chama mbia ye se obe declare ma candidate way oh you know what is obe kono akwete so yes so one deep candidate we ye be yi wudi afri abom Samuel money nyina ya dia ye tete every police station for e ya dia mpanyimfo bi de sha won kon eno na alan tunanum tu asha party for crime say baby a yadru no obia ne wo betimi apopo nani akere obi e wo party nim bi
enti o kan sa ni se ye jai
sa ejai se enya ye no ye de ani ato form 880 you complain ya the National Council of the Party. Ya the election complaints committee of the party. So you take some MPB, minister B, government appointee B, the Oshebi, and answer Nuhunebi, and answer intimidation now Popobi, any delegate of the party. So ya catch one say, oh, my man,
you
na you say any pakrono.
Yo enti voter region mu di nasan wo ho
nyame adoma voter region dwumadie no ontena ene de bebe ewie na no ya ye timetable a ye de be call round ye de wie voter region
mu free voter region na mo ko hin
ontena ye wie voter region a nkwada ene ne yawada ye beto aso akọ oti region na nifiada ya sada ni
abank cry
ya be boy for the next region
that's it
no ko central who west adaplu any abotem measure okay ye ni omu nyina esia e mauli senior high school e wo ho ye free ho a any south die pando any north die e be sia e wo amfoga SHS awia donko na ye wie voter region na e wo okoi any for any Apajato constituency be Franco auditorium.
That's it.
4 p.m.
That's minua na yebesi bia no chena yebedi machi that's it.
Medamasi.
Abusia eni ati ye Benjamin Akowua Alankwadwo Chematen ne camp eni omo ekasama no baako na watene ne nti anwumre yi Akowua asisudua e de atodwa sese ye party dues na ombehwa agigi ne yie yo mode eba betua kano a Alankwadwo Chematen ka so obetua wefo no delegates no party dues and wo mode be say adwuma no wadwenche Facebook YouTube ariku se kwada de ase de yode aba wo se bra adade ase city edam clear e wo ha sei na wo se minimie se MPP amanyoko sa flagbearership race we enkwa wieye no na o matete o mu se ya na o mu ankasa edi ntwo o mu abusia ye ko Dr. Prince Amuzu o ye kasamafo ene okọ onimonyamfo free yakoto ne campaign team kasamafo Dr. Prince Amuzu Doc Majo
ye na me tete
etie foje so pa Doc boko de
na me ne dana tie
ye da nyame ase na Dr. campaign no modi aduru he
campaign no nyame ye duru chire mekaya na Dr. Usofia Kuto wano se onye noisy campaign nti e friend noiseless campaign
ose campaign e friend is saying
noiseless campaign
noiseless
yes
nti ye wo noise campaign ye wo noiseless campaign
patron
noise campaign ni de he
ono ne campaign no one on super delegate for no nipa be 900 fe na ye imbo nti ono omukata bako nti wananti mwa ise ameno kasai campaign ye petim
Doc Mr. Dan ohu kakra wa homa ni twetwese asem no so hia ye pa because wa ma yehu se campaign no se ye wo mu nsonsono ye noiseless campaign and a noise campaign etu se on noiseless campaign no mo boboda mu mo awurewura fie
and one by one on one na only empanyifo a yama mutumi so mbeto aba super delegate no na ne omakasa ehun hia so akọ from bebrebe no wakasa na akọ e fa mo nti asem na se so na one by one
anti ne kika ka nipa no bom cluster na esa no a e ma delegates no mo ye confuse wa hu
esa no a dede ne dooso nti asem pa na odi aba no ye nya ho ne yetie because nipa na ye koto super delegate no ye nipa 900 pe nti so ne mo kasa one on one ene fe noiseless campaigner ono do to so free ye koto wadi mu akotene papa sisi amino kasa ide ya start constituency talk nti in Chrome has say Shai Osudoku Ningo Pram Ada Sege kanlizen Larade Kotopon ya nanti ho nyina domi abra obom ya no modin kitan bebre yes ani sorry ani call central region ya ne Gomwa West Cape Coast staff any one more ka ho akwentita ho abetan of voter region yene Keta yene Anglo yene Afaja to staff yene modinkita ho ya sefi ho ya betan ko eastern region yene constituencies bed ye ho and so edinkita ho but ni na keep on the say esiano polling station for party ni kwa womo na party ni di womo awo complain bebebe dodo na se accommodate ye dodo na si ye nyaahwe nti abenhia se ona bodo to so free akoto e o se oni omu dinkita ona o kire omu no madi ni so oba be ya ebema MPP no ejira ne nine so na yetimi break the 8 ona sem no kan no o kire se nipa baako etimi break 8 a polling station for constituency executives, council of elders, and our patrons. Woman in back together, no more area coordinators. Woman age my dinner or from a front line. Woman age my dinner or from Emma party in win election. And to my more example, baby, I mean, no can say, or my genes, baby, at home.
Ne nsem no ne se nye nipa baako na be ye adwuma breki 8 no edom na be ye adwuma no na ade baako a ye hu wo dog campaign mu no ase baby obedru biya no akuafo niema da no headquarters onum ye hu omo a na kafkafo ebubo omachi omokoye na anu isu de kura de mimi hu ye no ne mkan se ada bi we de ebeye photoshop se dog akọ baby no ne delegates na say omo kasa minim se mahu sa photo na african wo afatu mame na mimisa dog ho asem na ase obi kita boardie ye de atu Facebook we wo akora ase boardie a yetu anini hini no ena obi di gina dog nche no e kire sei
eno ne de enwanwa no because ye constituency tour no na party for adodo na ye kuafo obi akọ efum akwakotu ebura yedua no de aba obi akwakotu boardie no de aba ekyese nipa na yeba no yenim no onya hoho MPP omnim dwumadi a also oba abedi omnim dwumadi a wedi wo Ghana ha a Ghana fo nya so mfaso enti demonstration a nini hu no menwanwa bebre sa na nipa nim ni sei
Echi sa meeting we na wo asie bi ne abusuafo ahwe live wo Facebook and YouTube sa wo ba Facebook a wo be say Dr. Owusu Afiri Akoto one na African word ye kama ene wa hye ya okita na microphone na wo kasa ena ne nchen honom no wo bi atu boardie ne na ase nyina boardo ba no wo hye ni jalabia ena ode boardie na besi doctor nchen ene wo kita mu dendenden ena wo si we ne kire se omunim ne dada nti oba na ebi akotwa buro na ebi akotu boardie na omudidi na chi abegyina ne nchen wa abra wo kasa sei doc eno no
ekano oze ohunu a initial na mo ahun bejuru kasa asembe na aba ba usa hwe ni ya tum se omo pese omo tire bibi
mo ne sa na wonche sa amanfo so kasa asa agro wom
debi sani ebu akuafo abuntia Ghana state yemfa akuafo ento obi ase ado omoto ena me no kasa Probably bebree so aduane ho ayɛ de no wɔ hɔ. Ba Ghana aduane gu so. Only that is Ghana kuafo and adi Ghana sin baby ogyina. Ukraine war, Russia war, COVID-19. Na yɛtumi ma ne aduane yɛsɛ obi anta ne fie. Ghana for ayɛ kuafo ɛtɔ fu ama Ghana nya aduane di. Command the Ghana ha. Na ɔsɛ di ebo ɛsɛ ɛfata de ma kuafo. Ɔmo yɛ ade anya agro no mudi. Ɔmo kyerɛ sɛ afei na edu wɔ ɔmo so.
Debi o omo kano meba doc omo kano mo nka se akuafo na edi agro o mo se mo campaign no asa agro oba mani so
Debi enye campaign na akokoto ebrodi abawo polling station executive omo akuafo anom be so mo kire do anom mo akwa fa sa anyimo dey ever demonstrate say omo akuafo just to prove a point initially so man case it later I'm going to say what is it about. Number said no. Person much say a drew almost so. So to avoid the president Ghana had. Lawyer avoid the president. Almost a fake for me, I think they do yes so. If you want more demo, I say Mamma can no more commanding. The mummy can hear you. And what I say, Omaginatum papa.
Eti akuafo no hu doctor say wa meye minister na emu mo kan mu se kuani.
Yes, someone him say ono na momanya rehwemu. Nipa obaya obegigi extension officers more than 3,000. Extension service na eye gu Ghana hai. Mahamani ne nkofo omugu extension service. Oba no behwemu kina of veterinary officers more than 500. Okokoto pickups, edema agric directors, oto dangle motorbikes, edema extension officers. Me krebiase officers no ho aye check for see the use of fertilizer, ni improve seed. O kai say fertilizer kwa o yisu boom 50% na arudan kwa kofado o chusi ni papa e ma ne be agric minister e ma ne ye kase ekuafo ni age no papa asemi ni ani
enti say wo hwe delegates 900 super delegates 900 ya wo kan say omo ebeko ya nipa wo mu no nka delegates fo ye ka ebi won kran de ba nkro nketo mu so edoso eti say pa say ye ka kuafo say kuafo age do katum akuafo se wo pa mu die mu a pe mu data ne mu nkontabuo mu research kakra amaye no akuafo sen ene wo mu a eno be kwa ama doctor because ene politics aye no se wode wa no keka ni sei na nkontabuo won working hu say okay delegates no akuafo sei nti sei ni obenya mode ma no be kan abehwe na 5 no kura bia na amam enti no pe mu records ne mu research mu no akuafo be say ne wo mu kwa ama mo
Ghana delegates ona yoka ana yemo ayenye kwa na setting no ye busi afo ya mema pa minu no yemu nyina we kwa ebefu se memi se menye yani na mechaka na nanado amambu papa obu no fertilizer boy na improve aba na mebusi afo adofu ewo mikrum na enu tomo nyomo duani dia somo mambe ha me se menfa bitamfa mo mumbre omo ekrazi o eti ebo yenyina enya so na ebe me nwa se researcher aba estimate interest a teacher for a soldier for police for doctors nurses engineers yenyina amafo be akwaja asase ekrazi o efo aye do no ebe onwa Ghana ha only me say from how many years now this is the time I give coconut more than any other regime. Ghana ha ye kase koko amanfo mu do kokofo onu mi zakwa kodutwa kokofo no aye dwa for am free of charge time ye bia koko no formal no ye ka abaisa ma utika
yo
se ukoko ne etwa ni to charges kan fedidi nyoma akoso Ghana ha no ye nye nipa mane nka o ena ma na ye sei no na mi ti se kwa fond omo ya awe se nipa we ne ba obetumi age Ghana ama Ghana ma ni kuma pefra
yeah that's it doc yeah that's it ni ebesie bia anti ye say mo de no mo ne na mu wo Greater Accra region mu free ha no makohe da ben na mo de bibia ba wieye
this week pode ye wa Accra one on one na make no e bi san be koto ni pe bi mo bi sa so be so mu hia to so free akoto so wo mo mbra the campaign office no mo din komo en sam no kan e bi mo duru Obi or say or basic companies. I'm a polling station executive, constituencies, region, national party. Na party na nyamifika edi abobra no. That generally emudru.
Doctor so obeti companies. Edi am a party for.
Party no. I'm a party no.
Edi companies ah. Edi companies ah.
Uti the okan a company a bit is mining companies, insurance companies, hospital company be a TE organ biano. Why not going to say or say TB ma party no? Ube kaya Ghana hanewo and Kramosom a bit a media mission. They also more schools or more hospital. Even collectors come to some insurance company, quality insurance company. Ebani send a cool and nipa those whom to say MPP. Yent mean for Juni, you say a capitalist party. Is what you mean to company.
They say mining companies, susu companies, and I'm patcho bebre. Na doctor to me be dana.
Agro processing.
No, near walking, doki. Obey flat bear and obey companies no.
Or the Opessoyama polling station for na my day woman.
No question in say obey flat bear and obey baby sa companies no.
No, a flag bearer no. And obey to me at the party deal. What do you mean transfer party din ya deal? And yes and no.
Na ene ya onye flabear no eti so okase wabiebie sa companies no na ode ma party executives no say ye mpanimfo say ye delegates mo meye adwuma party no mra bi tia say o mbetumi aye se na ye wo kan se party mra bi anti obetumi aye na
or say party head office or no the better business unit attached to the party. Oh, is it correctly? When wrongly and in a failure. A bini say Obikoko see sugar factory or commander Sana on door ashing afu on sa problem be and you be no can or percentage any dana quep. Answer na obiting every bisano. I was said it to me at the bank. A shaunsa. No I only quan so.
Doc me fancy ane na wase anwumre edase
Miss Madam Misha Moni Amoye Echadeli and Dr. Kuteso Mase
Ayo Ebusia ene ati ye Dr. Prince Amuzu ena yatenene no Dr. Efriye Owusu Akoto Dr. Efriye Owusu Akoto former agric minister eti wu se osi akuafo atu modoba edidi na chi ba bi obeko bia eti obebie mining companies mini abema miracles aboaje Dr. Muhammadu Baumia campaign team oka ho miracles majo adumo na so
someone am che divine select
de nyame ase mawi Ashanti region de no anasa moda so wom
Adom and day night. I think about 37 constituencies so far. At 10, Adom Ukuada, the Ashanti region on the
how many days and I'm they call Ashanti region tono?
Ashanti region is here 11 days, 9 days, and there's a couple days.
So far, response in it is saying,
oh, anyway, I am sure they walk as a crowd when you're in here. Exceptional, overwhelming and humbling, which is a big crana. One penny a bed is not a bona general share fire, what you for, your doors from four. And then I'll count on the share now. On the way you are there, I'm not Abuan the Papubi, not someone can say, only the Cafe shower, a show cry. It's a Sadena way, no, or Nipana way, I'm on now on your mountain. Until Pampany, he's very much inspired was the level of support and the enthusiasm party for this year all over the region. I would be surprised if Ashanti region less than 80% vote in the region. I'll be very surprised. We share 37 constituencies across so far now. The level of perception of party for polling station executive, electoral area coordinator, constituency executive, almost assembly ETA, almost a menu can say, I would see the level of perception.
Yo, many abemania who can the NHS fear delegates in Mo so to me a kukudrum case, a beya one samubenya less than 80% in the Ashanti region. Nessa a reshamuni GDNO or assurance no.
No, but her party, you know, Nipa no much Nipa the DDA, the crack, and the chance to crack and send me to the home. And one. And she Obia between a delegate. But when you have the trade, he trusts delegates. He believes in delegates. He doesn't share delegates.
Na monami no mo style of campaign ne yede ahi bi afisa nwumre ya te se Dr. Akoto de na o se ye noiseless campaign wo ye mo de na yede ahia
the papa or you know, to be uncompensated, we are now would be number. You will need 200,000 and over to a bar on the 4th of November. You will need a little over 1,000 and on the tour by with the on August 26th. 20 panel, it will be a D, it will be a phone number, it will be a fee. Police station.
Nipa na ebe to abani nyina.
It will be a
na enti na se mo de no data campaign na musumu ye ya na.
It would be the man na so far.
If say yenya cluster, yenya noiseless, and na wo ne wo kan mu atumi obia number.
Can I say if I'm trying
target driven campaign.
The nice for pay any day, yes, I'm not. By national state, you know, Bobo, and then not shot to again. Now, yes, any India, or Montana, baby, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, and in the fire party, when next, you put you a bit to be in the market before election, you did cinema, a bit in the after. And see, you're calling for an arm, then not something to sound common. Almost all, I didn't say.
Afe yenhwe message amode enamo ya mode ma delegates enunti utumi ka se o ebe enwanwa kra se ebenya less than 80% e wo Ashanti region message no eye de na anu de ye ba ye se Dr. Muhammadu Baumia se party no ye hia obi a owo sika no adi party nanim mo message no eye se moto no boko e de wo ana se de message no no
Edward, I'm going to say the message in 9 minutes. You can wouldn't say yeah presidential prime or your party. You see, I saw the kind of party for no. In here, oh no, you say one as a pata. You cook and see we are the padu doing the pretty woman. And I am passing here the amount. Don't forget, say, over a flag bearer, and you won't know the whole video man for you. A party for the neighbor be so. No more way almost police station and your mufie and your community so no about your man. And so would you can convince you almost say a corner cry yet double who did you work for him now what's the fact I say one I shall say no yamano. And he or Montana better said to the more say a chair party for no a summer or their some party no I want the cream I want to watch a coin so Ebra emuye den a osia etwe ne ho jira nten no ekwan a ono fa so ejina party no eti ende kwa me no ka se enda me no ka se duai party ni ye na ndo se penifoni bi kasa nyina akọ ese as a party no papa nkwa na enfo mo nka ho oni bia yin omo twem ekuo dance ni wa ye ni na so wo ho ɔmampani abɛde tie nko na nteefo a ɔse party no ɛne aban no papa mu ɔne mu ɔno ɔgye sɛ ɛsɛ asɔ ɔmampani abɛde tie ne party panyin no nyinaa yɛka ɛbom ne agye tum na baabi a akɔ yie no yɛboa na yɛsom yie na ɛno yɛbɔ ho ban na baabi a ɛntumi nkɔ yie no so no yɛtoato adwene yɛde siesie no nti ɔkyerɛ partyfoɔ nyinaa yie na ɔkyerɛ ɔmo sanse no nyinaa akyi a partyfoɔ no so gye tum saa nokorɛ yɛde yɛ party no sɛnea tie biara ɛyɛ sɛ ɛna ɛne ne ba akwalaa no ɔte sɛn koraa a wonto no ntwene nti yɛde yɛbɔ yɛ party ho ban na yɛpɛ kɔ yɛbɛfa so a yɛ party no bɛwini the next election nti sɛ nnipa wei no no agye ato sɛ sɛnea yɛ party sitie biara sɛnea aban sitie biara no ɔno deɛ ɔbɔ yɛ ano no de akɔsom bia partyfoɔ de tum sɛ saa nnipa no ɔmo saa de ti a ɛbɛyi yɛtɔ so mmienu ɔmampani abɛde kyɛ so ne bo ase ɛkyerɛ partyfoɔ no ɛkwan a sɛ nyameɛ na do no ɔbɛyɛ flatbɛrɛ na sɛ ɔwini elections a ɔde ɔman no bɛyɛ dɛ ɛbɛfa so. I mean, think about it. MPP, we have a track record. Say, yaba, nothing. It was very difficult challenges. My way more. Before my, it's just any mistake and perfect because yeah, pastor your money basis was now and try and contempo propaganda and try to send a crash. Yeah, I am now opposition for the answer. Yeah, done it to your man. No more find your mind up to go. Na ya ya baby ni ya betwe o man no episode tokonum ye nya de besim pempeso bi mpe ni asa de kwesi this time round no the tum say baby ya tumi pia o man free from 2016 ye pia o man free aba be dru me die yes kwani bi men ye ma pa ye tumi aye no ye bo ba ye di kan wa boy no be ye no na fe di aka na wo tumi ye and that's what the pep crowd for so be and on my first or no any pa obetumi success na ya tv no obetumi abon ho ban na afa dia kana ya build the fundamentals na ye wie ni ye papa no ono so ba fa no dia o first asem a wo kan say mampani abedi akire say party no wagina party no achigina pa yo enyo wagina ba se wutie aspirants ni so bi nsem o mo ka se baabi ebi na de o minor core economic mess ayewom eti se nipa na enwo se wo mo ba ebi so de ani se o nipa wo mo kire se o mo na o mo nim sikase mu ye strategic eso o mo na o mo de yakọ IMF ni nyina baabi a point one kasa wonim eti se wose wagina party na chi na nipa bi so ne se da bi gina wagina enye chi gina pa because de o minor and for minor ankoyie ene se wo san ya ba se obedi party na nimu aso mo ni se be adwen o ebu ade di kan san sem no ye de ye ndin di se o mampani abedi aso no moka sa na mujiri se ye hwan me de minimum ebu wa se ni Paul kana so no beti a chese enti ebe ya nka mo frɛ na mo kan se no so on si ni pay no on body pa ko a o kana se no because o ka se obi si o ya strategy sta o de yakwa e mefa ni nim ni pa ko kana se finance minister na ana o mampani asem no kana ana so mo run elections so do o mo ma so mo man yo e wo ban yi trade minister ka ho agriculture minister ka ho e wo board chairman e ka ho o mo nyina board chairman o mo economic sectors of the economy o mo nyina ka ho enti so want me ambodi a e de nim nipa ko ka ye ndi ni so mampani abedi asem ba nipa so a wo bobo omudi nyina no se me fan say economic management team no ebi ka ho kora so omumu bi ani ho a wo piri dibire o omo nyina aka ho omo pre sa flabership position omo pre bi to omo nka ho omo nyina aka ho na the economic management team members no by me and south and nine na run for position in fact the chairman of cabinet subcommittee on economy omo no the budget of parliament omo no mo approve sign of budget near the cabinet and said about parliament omo no my way omo take economic decisions omo ka contest no enti me nim nipa ko akeneka wan bo ma omi edu enti me de me ngi ni se ba omi asem no ka enti me ntumi ngi ano me ka sama ba omi a so dia say but wan bo ba omi edu kwa de me ntumi ko tetere asem me so a question, I mean, answer that question. It is a friend, not a bob about me, you said about me, as no cardia, maybe Yano. But I can say party, one board daughter Mahmoud about me doing this. Majimono or Canipa fraction. Because into the year of the Maya and the description of the mile, it be no I say a father daughter Mahmoud about.
And say Obisoka say or more dear Nima cause economic mess no me and more Monsama and also by me and him.
I don't believe there's an economic mess in this country. I disagree. And also no say would you two muna to me prove that there's an economic mess answer. Ghana, one of the biggest indicators of economic crisis, energy crisis. Adom FM, in the year 2015-2016, multimedia will lay off workers because of high operational costs as a result of energy crisis. And then I can say, yeah, that can you it's so a plan up I say Canadian also. And then I can say, this economic situation, no, it's me footed the bill of every single Ghanaian child or person of senior high school. How many African countries or even how many countries in the world? And on mine, it will be shown for life to mining secondary school free. I don't think so. Between a country, even 20. And then I can say, yeah, were almost about 88 district hospitals are yes, senior they affect a major infrastructural gap within our health sector. I don't think that an economic mess can support such activities. And it will be very difficult for anybody to prove and show that there's an economic mess. It doesn't support it. The time we had an economic mess in this country was between 2015 and 2016 when our electricity crisis was so high that industries were shutting down, that people were being laid off because of high operational costs, that allowances for for instance, students are a social safety later, the year for my end joining a GP the time of your economic crisis, and it's 135,000 of Ghanaian children is almost secondary school. Almost 2 million scans for school. Your minus that was an economic crisis. An economic crisis was when nurses and teachers will complete school and they will not be posted because of mining this car. That was an economic crisis. An economic crisis was when I buy after we do him now we do 1 year. Next I buy to your not to this car, it will be to 3 months, 9 months na can ashegu. That was an economic crisis. And I don't think so I compare somewhere now. Yes, there were challenges. Yes, there were difficulties. But that cannot be described as an economic crisis.
It's from Ashanti region, Accra region is saying.
So far, I agree with Accra, and the Ashanti can want to make Accra Falls University.
And no more corner saying. From Ashanti region, more corner saying.
Yamia Duma, like to see Ashanti region in better Western region.
You miracles, my men now are seeing me. That's it.
Yes, you are that. Don't say Mahmoud about me. That's it. You may anyone. Mama Yakunya say ya. Now most of my contribute to your campaign. You say a budget. Number of minutes a makasa Adom FM na me frɛ na ma gene bo na ma calculate say e ka ye boy ni but everyone sponsor ye multimedia sponsor ye can ye dey run campaign the other must
no mo betua ka na
they say na dey sponsor also say
sponsor ngasi sponsor ebusia miracles aboaje ene ate ne nka no from Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia camp ena chese yate ne no yetoa so bani ni suzumedie so enie ene anwumre ensam o mayi yamaye no ohun promises no ya deduce ena wutie Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia so de enie fi ne camp ba na mamema minua ba Lakisha nyameche araba sika dwamna asante Lakisha nyameche araba sika dwamna asante nyankopon onhirawo na onye okese pa Lakisha baby awo bia no o maame se nyame onhirawo na onye okese o maame sudin o maame edin Elizabeth dwamna asante yowo FBN Bank Elizabeth dwamna asante FBN Bank ose neba Lakisha nyameche araba sika Dwamna Asante. Happy birthday. Enko emfa emmau. Na ebushama menkwa umaso na mene Dr. Jonathan Asantioche or a political analyst you at University of Cape Coast. Doc Majo.
Yeah, I'm Jesu.
Boko dear.
Adom
yeti Adom FM so nti Adom no ana yede enam enwumre
me nkomo so acheka
yedi nkomo ache enche besa atoa so so won se sana abosom inum no ye betoa nkomo twetwe so we kura ya hyase a yede kwa ise omo beto aba na efise enne messages a amanfo kansemo a aspirants ni bi kano ebi wo no mo a meti anam ho adwiri me kakra meti anam ho adwiri me kakra se ye betua delegates over 200,000 no sika ye de betua wo ka no ye party dues no na omo behwe na kanani ehu ba bi sika na befire na nane ye yate ne se party dues no dodo na ntua eti sei omo ba ombe make sure se ombe gigi sika ni yie na omo de atua delegates no eka ba kono no Alan ne camp ne free wa aba no Dr. Akoto afri yie eso camp so ne free wa aba ne se wo mo so Dr. nya bedi animu se pe wo ba bebiebie mining companies susu companies na eno so wo de atua ka eti sa wote messages no a eba no ene dibre no omo pre no a message ben na wose ko sabri enu a message e wose ko na namu yi
everywhere
okay
mami nchia o na minchia wetiefo nyina enwumre anka makwa ban mu na munim ni tue mu no de wose ma enipa edi o manim no ehu the reality on the ground, but unfortunately no I say we are still not learning. Nia akwakosi ni say akwati say we are on a promising spree, and the one who can promise say odo bako heaven no ono eno say to about edemana as to kwan ebe fa so be do heaven wo and I say or the nyema gwa kwan mu obetindi do heaven on yen beside this question. So the type of leaders that we have today, you know, omo delegate any one. Because I ask myself, I say, I'm also good trust as career. I ask myself, where are you going to get the money from? Already, you know, yeah, trust the public sector no, is choked. Now we are even experiencing a net freeze. By that, even if someone dies, company, we cannot replace that way because per se public sector is can SOT. And in say political parties, though they are public entities, because they hardly declare. And until Sabana Sadia, and then your crime so nobody registers now would be just and predominant. And you know, that question will be idea. Edika. And I think he said that Abaumia has also made some similar promise about paying. Yes,
no yeah or say constituency be appointments no nipa 10 obema appointment nipa 10 or constituency be no.
So you see, it is more about hoodwinking delegates, you know. Then we'll get the needed vote. When we know very well that these things are not achievable, for how long are we going to sit down for the leaders to deceive us? So it is a matter of say, no realistically, no, it may promise here, say something that is deliverable. But I mean, over 10 from each constituency, multiply by the number of constituencies. Not already, no one can say one. Public sector is choked. You say, so, you're going to create the enabling environment for the private sector to create the jobs. enable environment. Yedi anone de create ya besine. Because we share data and information about. You say 8 million Ghanaians are multidimensionally poor. And 1.5 million Ghanaians, according to the household income and expenditure data by 1.5 million youth within the age of 15 to 24 are not in any form of education, not in any form of employment, no skill. And yet we say we have created 2 million jobs. So you see, we share on reality on the ground. Yes, there is a need for us to have a presidential candidate, no two ways about that. But I think there should be a situation where we'll go for the realist. And that say nationwide, Ghana forbid to me among some epitome of trust. Because I can tell you, say, Dr. Baumia will be a difficult marketing person. Difficult person to market.
Ne se hunchi efise uchi omo message omo adu Ashanti region omo de kwa ene ne kasama for mo kasama no ba ko miracles aboaje se Ashanti region be ye ne nwanwa poso ombenya less than 80% looking at the acceptance omunya aye from the Ashanti region. Omo kwa domo a edi omachi ebi so de omo etoto mane no wo fa wo bi ti se kwam na eja Japan de ye ode ba ye se nipa bi akose economic mess enwo se e masa nipa ndi amanyoko nanim Canada Japan so de se obi so ye strategies a omo no omo de ye ko IMF we nyina ba no but no Dr. Muhammadu Bawumia ne se mejitum se niema nyina nko yie nanso e wo se ye nyina ka bom ye ho adwuma kwa animu etidie nti da wo to no abebre
so show mo that about me the main problem is say before 2016 elections ono no kasa pa edema ekuo no in terms of the economy anuntino ye the winning 2016 elections 2020 Ghanaians still gave them the benefit of the doubt. Say, because for you to go into a fairness and entity elections, now when you split parliament in India, it means that your approval rating our form. We didn't see something like that with President Kufuor. It wouldn't be our President Mahama. But we saw something like that in President Akufo-Addo and that of Vice President Adom. And today they say approval rating our form. And until they say, Oshemwa, anytime beer that about me back to say beer, what can never be a funny mafuфраhono? Then people will go to the internet and dig it and bring it out to say, this is what you said. So you cannot in any way deceive us and say something new. You have to answer to what you said earlier on. And you'll be able to convince us on what you want to do for the future. You cannot tell us that you want to have a vision and when in actual fact, the economy is not in good shape. And until so that if the economy were to be in good shape, I don't think that Bawumia will have 10 other people or 9 other people contesting him because he would have been the right candidate to succeed President Akufo-Addo. But at the moment, it does not in any way appeal to the electorate. And I've said that, yes, the status quo, the establishment, because there are different motivations. What are these motivations? And also, that about me, you have the establishment behind you. And that motivation is that the establishment wants you to continue the line of President Akufo-Addo. There are only 2 factions in the party now. The Danko Buzia Dombo winning does not work, theory. There are 2 main factions, President Kufuor's faction and President Akufo-Addo's faction. And until Alan factor no, and I say fraternity no, the co-president, former President Kufuor. And those who are controlling the resources, the media, the human capital, and the resources there, at the moment, Akufo-Addo nkyɛn. And no more in the air back Dr. Baumia. Into no the factors of dynamics are different kaka. Many times at the as for to say, every year we are present for a support Aliu Mahama. And Aliu Mahama and Kwankudite probably would have come first or second. The way Alan free from outside there as the former minister, no, it will be second. If you have the backing of the establishment, a position in a better state, of course, most of these people are elite members of the party. And I don't want to almost support that because they have their bread buttered through President Akufo-Addo. So you don't expect them to say they will do otherwise into the area. I trust me, no. The struggle is not just Mr. Fufuo, who is one faction, President Akufo, the other faction. The other two motivating factors in NSA, there is that simmering tension between the Ashanti fraternity and the Team fraternity of the party. And, based on that, at the moment, those who have the stranglehold of the party, are Team fraternity. And they are backing Dr. Baumia. So I see that Dr. Baumia is more like a pawn in the whole equation. The Alan factor, which is the Ashanti fraternity, they want the party, they feel that the party should come back home and not the other side. And the grassroots, they are in the majority. But I will say, Ghana has to say, about is saying, region bank, and now complaining more about bad routes. It is Ashanti region. I didn't now say Banasa. And that particular simmering competition, about to say that Baumia is just being used because if Dr. Baumia did not have the backing of the establishment, wouldn't have been anybody. Though he is the vice president, that is why people still feel he's just like a tenant who is trying to become a landlord. And free say, free to take. No, inbred way. Children, that is why they feel that Dr. Baumia is not a traditional member, originally a traditional member of the party. That is their argument. So, all these things, these things have informed the way a Binum campaign. And until we call a Eurocan for a Canada, Japan, he's not a member of the establishment. So, the support base is a grassroots. And then some few hardcore members are more former MPs and some probably MPs, one person be you or and then is going on the hard and practical, economical, campaign. I have classified this campaign as like a submarine, a flare from the depth of the sea, no OPA. I've Donald Trump, a contest, the GOP, that is establishment, never supported him. But he was able to come using his own resources to pursue that particular agenda. At the time the establishment realized, no, this is somebody we cannot do away with. And in the end, he won the presidential candidature of the Republican, of the Republic with Enna Osansu Emini general elections. The first 4 years now, and they are kicking it out. With the respect of a friend, Alan Camper, Alan has a big problem. The problem is he's in a dilemma. He was part of the establishment because he had there. So the establishment to failure no be ever tareno. But on a level of responsibility, very low, unlike Vice President Dr. Baumia. And until he should have resigned a little earlier than what he did. Now, go out there to break down the bridges, establishment, and then the level of responsibility is very low.
eno so na sabre na ubisa ne one ne nkrofo omosi o resign temu a ombeka se wa amwa na nado ama ahokyira Ghana fo wom sesei na 11 year pass 11 wi a ya nye we ya nyu ombeka se wagya na si kwantimfi eti wo to no bo ansa eno amwa no wahu
amwa no esan say ebanda na corporate, there is what we call corporate damage, corporate benefit. The point is that Mr. Akufo-Addo, His Excellency, had no plans of supporting him. Near Waka, and Brebia upon say, near Alana, and into the do on also supporting no. Nothing showed to say he was going to do that. So from the onset, Nanka, and all the standards now, and when you work from them, then you begin to break down the bridges or build the established candidate, and that is not about me.
Nessa, okay. Asamoah Kwame Japan akase nipa omudi enimu ya sa economic mess according to him aba o my Ghana no. Ma omun mo ni amanyoko nanim wo ne ya adwen se da bi nipa bi wo hono mo a omokwa emwa se ye pe floating voters ye ombeto ama MPP to support omo percentage omo wo ho dada se we mu de da bi omotoma MPP a se nipa no momwa nti e was a new face in Eko.
Certainly there is a need for a new direction. To be frank with you, everywhere. My argument is that about me, I share the youth of the party in Kaswano. And some years, I one, the problems of the country, COVID. 2, Russian invasion of Ukraine. 3, excess energy capacity. So what that means is, as far as the establishment is concerned, no. Problems you go through, no, they have no hand. External factors, what they call exogenous or whatever. Now, my argument is say, we'll say you have a new vision, and yet you have not, as a leader, admitted to problems that were created. Then you can never be part of the solution to the problems that you have no knowledge of.
Okay.
And that is logical.
Eti say obika se Canada Japan Joe Gatti ena Kwame Japan yi ena Kunedu Apreko no sinka no pe finance minister wanya omumu bi na wo ena obi ti sa da nimu ena wo se delegates ni choose obi free a na ese ne kwa so a
certainly omo ejini panidie you see my first time into Canada, Japan, and Nigeria as a flag bearer of the NPP. The NDC will have it a little difficult. Simple, sir. Though
Canada, Japan,
the problem Canada, Japan has, and I've not hidden it, and a human rights record. Munipa, and attended say, if you had a presidential ambition, and you did not conduct yourself well in the public domain, you could see, grassroots MPP for Nepanasem. It's say he preaches realistic economy and not theoretical economy. Yeru Dr. Baumia, Amaya Babatia. It's say, Tawako no hoko shiani padoma say, by March 2022, dollar ASA. August 2022, the dollar no against the cedi in ASA. No mishika mikuta in dollar $10, $40 million in cedis no anka. And so your multiplication now. Let's just say what should deducting in terms of percentage rise of the dollar against the cedi. The 40 million ababa 60 million. This is practical economy. And untino trick where in the economy no the baba boom. And it's the majority of people in this country, they may be uneducated. But by simplifying the economy in that manner, but the delegate will also think of something, say, and Biano, Serenipa will qua Ghana for a Bagina to Moana, some money into. And no, a problem, facing
you.
But I have said, say, and yes, sir, yeah, because he will come like a dark horse. And Service Abano did not capture him. Service Abano captured only Dr. Baumia
and then Alan. But you think Sasania was here can say and near my back could be and a behanono and no nippen to me over Lukisa Niamano or be affecting.
It was very difficult. Somebody, my father would say, poor with pride. You don't feed me, but to come and insult my integrity in there, somebody will not allow that. Kennedy can easily work outside the box and then face the legal consequences later. And he will be like the person who will get things done. It is on record, say, the lowest unemployment rate that Americans have had is under Trump. Because he was running America like a business. He didn't see the reason why America should be at loggerheads with Russia. He didn't see the reason why I was there. American jobs should be in China. He made sure that all these things were brought back and that he created more jobs for Americans than the previous way, like even Mr. Obama and co.
And now, Osha Kennedy star net to say Trump would no.
He is like Trump. He's a well-resourced and on longer financing a campaign as well. I've heard somebody say, any politician who will use his own resources to market his campaign is a thief. I think he got it a little wrong. It is very, very wrong. That's the Deputy Minister for Defense. And it is very wrong because apparently, that Baumia was responding to something Kennedy Aka. And you see, I can advise that Baumia, my team, if they will be responding to what Kennedy Japan will be saying on a regular basis there, they will lose focus of their campaign strategy.
Yeah, that's it. Doc.
Yeah. Now, the problem is in the court of Alan. How does he organize his campaign in such a way that he does not destroy the establishment? Because when we near, you will need the records of Mr. Akufo-Addo as well as your new vision.
Yeah, that's a papa analysis. Why am I in me, Doc? Yamisha, papa. Dr. Jonathan Asantioche, political analyst of University of Cape Coast. You befa for Bakumienu near the 0302216561 and 0302216562. Na Lamprekin Rashid or se me MPP ni so men benefit from a memu ekosunum. Ne mum ni emi hu ni say Dr. Muhammadu Baumi Aberin. Hello. Nebonsu.
Yeah, video now.
Nebonsu, Breninti, Komayen.
Whatever, for Siana, Casey, and a gift a broken of Deputy Minister of Education. Shall baby? Penny on the side of Calabois. Or can send thee. The Holy Man in Yardney. Okawari or bar. Not said the Yantam or Bunny Jenny Jawa. MSA, and to say, Quadrature Martin, our name Kumba, Yasin, Ajinatum, and now what already in Sanchaniasi, Getaka and Sanchaniasi, or Jaya, and Kapati Babalo for war. MP Yankoma Kurini, Janku Foko twice. On Montpellier, I do call Premier Sir, Quadrature Martin complain 9. This is the time when you want to. No, I did him a person delegate decided, said the Bengalo and Sir Alan. No, I did himself on a Munkumuba.
Yeah, that's it. Nebunsu, and no, hello.
Hello.
A jump show dinner, baby, a free.
GH Pentagon, you may do often.
You, GH means you.
The Mamonia Druman, so
that's it.
I do my from the mobile Druman, Yamin Shrama, and there be a program, Modeba. ABY, maybe I'm a delegate, maybe. Nkɔɔfe ne san yɛ Celia Cola nti ebi wa memesere me deɛ Lancash ne Canada Japan e ba bɛboa so ɔbɛ papa no mmɔden bɔ ayi deɛ Canada Japan deɛ waba ha mo wabɛdi nkɔɔfe ha mo abɛyɛ campaign ba ɔtumi sɛ papa no nsɛm ɔka no emu da hɔ sɛ de Ghana hyɛ ne nsa a ɔbɛwura ne Ghana sɛ ɔno ne company so nti stage a Ghana edu no ibi wa yɛpɛ obi a ɛna mɛbunu titifie a mɛbunu pɛduma yɛ o yɛpɛ obi ɔba bɛboa mɛbunu me na na tifie a me na mekɔ a mɛyɛ dɛ medi sika bɛblɛ na ɔde atɔ duane adi na ɛna mentumi nkɔ a
that's CGH. Hello.
ABY.
Efo.
Zeke.
Efo transoma
he. ABY. Yeda wasi. Kakra de ndi pese ni bitma ma NPP nyina ni se. ABY o ka se obi be ka se obema constituency bia baasi baako. Obi a mani ni asinda ho. Ende tai kwa ya hu bi wo constituency bia. But the ndi kan ni se media mi wona mi wo Dr. Mahmoud Baumia mi woni camp. Me feel say onu no ba obetimi bebuai obi so feel say there's no way me manu po be pa any of the aspirants never anywhere say me Alanta Martin adeni mo osakoto ni efo meta ba bi podu o because sani pani nyina no e bi tra mi fie kura ka mi pe enti me sire say ye mi di kotodwe transi say ye sire obi aka na sim mo bi ko ka obi asem say na ya no mo tra ho ni de omo ayo madwin say omo pe bibi omo ka omo no atum ni wi a omo di sase oni be trans yeso ni sire say nana media ma uni say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia da ya nipa mi efo de mi di mini ase trans a obetimi aboaye obi nso wo obi a ye nyina ye kwa ya to awi a ye nyina ye baako ya tinya be wi nipa 2020 ma una yirawo mi da pe now bye bye
yo yes yeah that say hello ejamba chodin ni baby afrefe
dada ticho ni samankasi
yo dada ticho mi enti o
ayo me da ma mi chia na mi chia wa tifo nyina ye besre MPP ye mpanyi for ejina se yen yimu baako na ombedi MPP party nanim ye se yen anu aka yen kasa yanu kasa ana yen opponent adebeden adebeden weapons ade atiai ye besre obi anko ka di obetimi ayo ade aboa party no na ye de mine senensa obetimi ayede adi anim se meko ha na meko kasa asimasi na ye ewi na wanyade munyina moye frontliners our party nim na akwanya number na yina ye di anim se meko share delegates baako se me ka o mabomu yina ye presse ye babeboa na mo man Ghana ko nani ekwan ben so na dada ticho mefa ama Ghana nyebe tume pusi Ghana forward ama nyama ehundia na aba ama man na die se me ba be keka me nyonko ti abom dawi kan de obetimi ayo na delegate ehun se wo ye nipa ye de party ni sha wonsa na udi anim de kosa na anim a ebe fofo for the amine ta ye betu amanfo ka o ti ebe den ene die if na da ye ode yenhwe de betimi aye kan ye beboa ama party no anim onyama ba onso bi ka se on the on hwe se ebe breaki 8 no but party ni kan ho bom a breaking the 8 ni dey simple ezan se ye be wie nipa du nyina se obia okoka ni ye wie na ba ko pe ekofa etitafo ne ye ne den and on the ha party it also on the party ni strong away from the structure asa making the 8 ni dey no put the kan ye ni ho but the party ni kan ho bom ni ye united asa our party ni and you know the governors need the simple the mind
yeah that's it
they are not an alternative for
yeah that's menu abema me yemfa wo ensi wo no na now friends the year dey every Amsterdam aba o say akua political analyst pani a wone ne kasa ye no menene nyadwen ewo eniema bi ho so kase MPP amanyokuo no achim mafiese achimfo na ahajaakia meneno enyadwen Yewo parliamentarians bebre o mo declare o support for Dr. Mohammed Bawumia. Sa parliamentarians ni nyina no. Anya bia o mo ya achemfo ana. Reason ya o say Dr. Mohammed Bawumia tonso ebeye den no. Sa reason no me wanchire mu amana antoma sumye fi se so ka se promises a Dr. Mohammed Bawumia wo kan ye na omuntumi ni so a menyi ni se promises no o promise ma ono ho eye MPP amanyuko no ene o promise ede emaye ene ye kan nipa oye popular aspirants no mu a eye VIP ene ye popular ye vice president eti meni opani no enya adwen e woni nsem bia o kan ye no eho Kofi Poku de ye ode ebaye wo se ebiwai metumi adi adanse se nipa wo ye no kwafo wo se nipa imu nyina mu epre no Kennedy Japan Erikadu o message no aba sada so na mehwe weidie lampre wo de no makan de amount Michael Amwakohene wo so wo de no aba o message no ebedru ye da chehene ba kope o message no aba abedru ebrinti Prince Owusu Ajiman wo so message ne ba David Obri o message no aba abedu na Eric Kwaku Buedi also odie no aba mame namase na memfa ensia sei mame namase o sei Archimedes quarter master general munyina mo messages no eba ebedu ye chanting news also odie no baye Julie Belinda Obri na Ega Unity also message no aba abedu Ebusia medemo ebesi ewo ha sei medemo ebesi ewo message no minu aba Peggy Amadonko Peggy o message no eba ebedru ye deus no deus no ho asem na o kanisa no abantie ya asem a o ka se deus na wo mode betua ka no o o si deus no mudi betua deus enye compose ne se ne wo ka no abusia kasaprekon London dry gin for yedawase kasaprekon for dum yen na wonumu ede London dry gin ye di enda so kasaprekon London dry gin eti wo pe gina etiapo gina na ebodwa so ya wedi 18 years and above nko na wonyim nko ade atimi numbi kasaprekon London dry gin sada so na Franco Trading Enterprise damase Papa Franco niema odi abedwa so Franco TV Franco air conditions na mobile phones no de ebuso DBS adawroma enchance papa ye de ebodan so no DBS DB aba ye no so emfaso ewo so bebre abusuan medemo asi damase medin ede akua boachewe Adom me producers na meda wase meda listo wo kwadwofodwo kwamkule no Aisha Ibrahim na Ohina Mponsa akowatwum na Frank Miliver die Stoneboy also be mama no afumfumi na Frank Milovan tai echirebi ni odimitu mu live wo Facebook YouTube a wotete me African Erica Gi o message na bana Francis Lizo Samisa Lizo Sedin Ebusuan sofo aye krado eti anwumrei breaking yo kasafo no sofo pani pegata maklu jinyame asem na awotwe nyina wode nante ne no beko promise na elidie ebusuan misumidin ede akua boachewe